view the attached HTML in the parameters, and here you can see you can change lots of parameters. You can change colors and sizes and almost everything on the form. However, the changes you make within the parameters box will not be reflected on the preview in WebPlus, but they will be shown on the published site. Here you can see we now have a green background and we have the input boxes in grey. You can change the colours in three ways. You can type in the name of the colour, like red, blue, green. You can use a scheme colour from within WebPlus by just putting in %scheme, the scheme colour number followed by %, or you can put the hex colour code, hash CD, 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 etc. Here we're going to make the background colour of the input boxes transparent. Just wait for the preview, and here you can see now the input boxes are no longer grey, they are now transparent. And you'll also notice that we put a shadow on the box. This shadow will not be shown in WebPlus, however it will be shown on your published page. So if we now go in and we take the shadow off by simply changing the value here from true to false, and now if we preview it again, you can see now we haven't got the shadows on the boxes. So now let's put the shadow back on and let's change the colours of the arrows on the input boxes to red, and this time we'll use the description of the colour, which is red. Okay, let's preview that. And now we see the arrows have changed to red. The best way to change colours is by using the colour scheme designer within WebPlus, because then our HTML will pick up the colours from the scheme colours, and so will the preview in WebPlus. So here we change to ledger green, and you see the colours have changed within WebPlus as well as being online. If we preview it online, you'll see it's transferred through to your published page. Just wait for the page to come up. Here we go. Now we've changed it to the green. Okay, so let's have a look at some other colours, other things we can do. We can use the colour speed dial, and you can see here, unfortunately it's made the lettering black, so let's change a few of the colours within the scheme. This may not show on the screen as we click these, but it should show as we finish. Now there we go, and so now we see we've changed the colours to white by changing the scheme colour too. Okay, so let's go back to the standard colour scheme that we created before. And let's try that one. There we go. Now we've got a nice bright red scheme. Or we could try a nature theme, or let's try a pop theme. Some schemes will need a little bit of tweaking just to get the colours so that they all display correctly. So let's try the eccentric scheme, and now let's have a preview of that in the browser. And there we go, there's our new scheme. You notice too that all the buttons, everything changed colour at the same time because we're changing the tool scheme. So now let's just go back and find the later scheme. There we go, a nice bright red scheme. And just have a look at that. So there you have it. That's how easy it is to change the colours of your form. Now we've got the colours matched to the website, we can make a field not required so it doesn't ask the user to complete it, simply by changing one parameter in the underlying HTML on the field. So if we look in the object browser, once we've highlighted the country, we can see there's an HTML fragment beneath it, and if we just have a look at the code there, you'll see over on the right we had the border style. Now changing the border to 0 pixels now makes it not required. We'll no longer have a border around it when we display it, and the programming that gets passed across with the page looks at the size of the border to determine whether it has to ask the user for input or not. So that's it. Thank you for watching.